Wait, let's hide that. You're gonna see my face anyway. Good. No camera. I know this damn camera works because I just saw it, no BS. Come on, Discord. New audio device. No. We shan't be using that one. There it is. Come on, dice. Showing up here like a casual without doing any prep. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
Can you hear me now? Great. What do you think is going to happen today?
No idea.
No idea. No idea. In but a moment. You're already here.
Bibigova tippet.
Hey, look. My die is stuck to my forehead.
Wow.
Look at that. I got a D forehead.
D forehead.
If I could do that again. Yeah, look. A D forehead.
Job, dear.
Hey, baby. Wow, I can't believe that works. Kind of wild.
Cream.
Hello,
Hey,
how's it going?
it's very good. How's it going?
And you?
I got so sad when I looked at my notifications and I saw so.
I know, I did that on purpose. Obviously.
It made me
Jay.
so sad.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I made you sad. It was just said so. Like, nothing
Yeah,
else to
but
it.
it's usually so. I'm not coming.
Is it usually that? I'm not sure. Gotcha. You fell
Ew.
for it.
That fire that I flew over when I was on the way to California is still burning in Oregon.
Of course.
It's 32,000 acres.
It's
Ew.
Oregon now. California's doing better this year, so.
Yeah. It's the biggest fire in the U.S. right now, though.
It is.
It's gross.
So how do we play this game again? I don't even know what happened.
Ooh.
It's been so long. That's not the character I want. That's also not the character. Where is my... Okay, there it is. Will. Look at Ben's camera.
Pouting behind me didn't work, so he's in there pouting. That, I will say, Ben did go in the bathroom and shut the door, and like closed doors in the house is like a big no-no for the animals.
Oh my gosh. They're so
Mister,
dramatic.
look at him. What you doing in there? Are you upset, big boy? He looks mad. Hey, Ben took a nap in the guest room, and then Will took a nap on the bed after Ben got out of the bed. And then he woke up, and then he was mad, and now he's still mad. That's how his day's going.
Yeah, look at that face. Oh yeah, he is like. Come on, lay down or something. Stop pouting. Jeez, you could totally tell he's pouting. What a baby.
Definitely a baby.
The biggest baby ever. Will! I was wondering if he could hear that. And I don't think he did. Hey!
Hey, big boy. Is he a good
Oh.
boy? Big boy, big boy. Big boy, big boy. He's got good big puppy.
And now he's happy. Oh my gosh.
Ben, pet him. Pet him.
Big boy.
Okay.
Hello.
Why is
Oh, hold on. Oh my God, Frozen 3. Holy shit, that was a good
Wait,
one.
really?
Did you get it?
What happened?
It was this one. Hold on, it was this.
I didn't.
Oh.
That was incredible.
What the? Oh my gosh. What about that one?
It's funny.
It's my face right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, that was
Oh.
loud.
That was
Is that
really
appropriate?
loud.
William is being harassed right now.
And you know what? There's no other way that he would like it.
Bullying.
Damn.
Big boy.
Henceforth, I return on the morrow.
Oh, you're leaving?
Hey dear.
He left.
There's baby girl inside of her cave. She doesn't like it when you put cameras in her face. She's gonna jump out of it in a second. Yep, there she goes. Good lord.
Baby girl.
Ugh.
What's Benny doing? I never see her look not at me. It's a big baby go yawn.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
You missed so much.
I can tell. Oh, I like that anime pose pic.
Lord.
So, how's it going?
That's how good it is.
Well, I'm pretty
That
good.
that sounds pretty good.
How's it going with you?
Going all right. Same old, same old.
Nice.
I heard the baby.
It's
Where's the-
bedtime.
He just wants to rest.
Tired boy.
Yeah. Goodness. Okay. Well, Henry technically said on the morrow, so don't know when he'll be back. But anyone want to do a quick recap?
I don't think I really was the last thing we did was the frost giant?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a snowball fight and the power went out.
Yep.
That's right.
That was it.
That's
Yep.
That's right.
That was it. They got it back on sometime later that night. I don't remember when it was, but I was already asleep. Yeah, that was awkward. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Recovering from Frost Giant and having a snowball fight.
Good times.
Yep. Okay. Well, you've all had a very excellent time training your aim. What would you like to do with your day?
Continue on.
Yeah, we gotta continue on. Pack up the tent and let's get the heck out of here. Because we don't want another frost giant.
That's true. Okay. So, you continue on. Does anyone want to do anything while you travel for the day, or should we just like bloop?
Bloop.
Okay. So you are able to make it pretty far during this day. You think you have about another half to like 3/4 day travel after this. But you set up camp for the night, and then I'll need you to roll for watches.
Oh, I got last watch.
And I'm first watch. Because we know why.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Mirage? Oh, she's not here? Where'd she go?
He's got his headphones on right here. What is that? Thank you, Jern. Thanks for the tea, dear.
The tea, does it have milk in it?
It's just not yet.
Not yet.
I gotta steep it.
I'm completely obsessed with that right now, so let's
I turned Sean on to that.
Oh, he turned me on to that.
I turn Sean
Wow.
on sometimes.
I was there for that.
Yeah, you were.
I was there.
So we're doing perception checks.
Wee
Where
wee.
is my wee?
Wee wee. Okay, you said last watch for Puffin.
19
Yeah.
for my first watch.
19th first watch. Okay. Wow.
Oof.
Sounds about right.
That tracks. And then I will roll for Miranda's. Okay. On first watch, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. And Mirage does come to relieve you. Mirage does fall asleep, but miraculously, Thorandus is able to wake up on time and takes over. Doesn't notice anything on his watch. And Puffin, you wake up to take the last watch. You're a little tired from the events of the last couple of days. A little bleary-eyed, and it's kind of cold, but you don't notice anything out of the ordinary during your watch. It is now morning. Do we pack up and continue on?
Yeah, how many more days is this, do we think, gonna take?
About a half to 3/4 of a day, depending on how deep the snow is and how quickly you're traveling, but you'll be there today.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we continue on, and you do, by about mid-afternoon, reach the outskirts of the city. Avalan is a walled city, kind of in the top of the mountains. It is very, very cold. All around you is nothing but like snow-blasted mountaintops, and it just looks like a very cold and unwelcoming place, as you've heard that the people here are similarly so. This kind of gives you the impression that what you've heard about the city might be right. But as you approach, things appear to be like well kept but not well traveled.
Looks like a great place.
For a wedding.
So, Saphir, had you been here before, did you say? Or you passed right by it?
Have I been here before?
You have been here before. It is very, very common for trade between Avalan and Kareth to be healthy, especially during normal times. There's actually a system of underground caves that you know about that connect the two cities. So oftentimes you wouldn't have traveled over the passes from Kareth to Avalan. You would have taken the caves.
Yeah, I've been here. But didn't travel. I got here differently. So
Oh, but you can give us a guide of the city, right?
it's been a while. I don't pay attention to. I mean, maybe I don't know. Let's just go.
Okay.
We're gonna crash the wedding, right?
Hmm?
Okay.
Who said anything about a wedding?
Don't you remember? They said there was a wedding.
Oh, the nobleman. That probably already happened. I don't know, maybe. I don't see celebrations going on.
I mean, we're just barely in the city. Um, I mean, I can probably show you where the Smith stuff is or whatever. That's pretty much all I came here for. the craftsman stuff.
Are they any good here though?
I'm sure they. I mean, I'm better. I was better, but there's other things you could probably get here that you couldn't in Kareth. It's easier to get here than Kareth, so other people would probably stop here and drop off or sell their supplies and not go to Kareth. I'm assuming, because Kareth is further up the mountain.
It's like down on the other side
Oh,
of the mountain.
yeah, well, it's still harder to get to,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
So I would assume that other like merchants would come to this city instead of Kareth.
Depends on where they're coming from, I would say.
Right. So we were looking to provide provisions for people here, or find. I guess we're just doing what we did in the other town, but we're here instead.
I gotta go sell some stuff. But if we find
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, a place to stay first, then I can meet back up with you.
I'm not really particularly looking for something here. I'm just here. I think we're I guess the main objective is getting information on evil stuff. Still.
Yeah, and I'll keep an ear to the ground about Kirith as well. See what the latest is there. Kirith. But
When
anyways,
you get there, we don't have to travel outside. Don't mention this to many people. There's underground tunnels.
oh
Um,
wow, that's great to know. But yeah, my lips are sealed like an iron trap.
Mirage, I'm talking about you. I'm talking to you about that.
Alright,
Don't-
she knows.
I didn't expect that reply. um, I guess just us all go together. I mean, I'm not really, unless you want to sell stuff by yourself.
I'll be super quick. If you wanted to like get lunch while I do it or something, I'll just
Get lunch.
yeah, you know, go grab some lunch, grab some iron bits or something. I don't know.
I'm not. Why would I eat iron bits? That doesn't make any sense.
How would you repair yourself? Like, you know,
Saphir
we
doesn't
eat
eat-
food and it repairs us, and so you probably just
I-
need to be eating iron.
I'm not. No, That's not.
Have you tried it? Food for thought. Just saying.
No.
I just
Food
pat
for
Saphir
thought.
and I'm like, just ignore him.
I don't know how you're patting me because I'm taller than you, but
Patting your back.
okay. Yeah, I'll go get a room. Rooms.
Okay.
Yeah. Mirage, you want to go to the inn with me?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Be there in a jiffy.
And as Puffin turns around and goes, and then we part ways. There's still snow on the ground, right?
Yeah, so the city itself is fairly like cleared out. It looks like they do a good job of keeping the streets like shoveled and cleared so people are able to walk around. But it is still fairly snowy. There's a lot of ice everywhere. It's cold.
Okay. I lob a snowball at Puffin.
All right.
Is it D8 plus 5? That's what my old rolls were.
No, you have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
D20
What's the
plus.
D8?
Is that your
20
weapon?
plus strength, right?
D20 plus strength. Yeah.
Yeet!
16.
Puffin. Snowball goes right over his shoulder.
What? No. Fuck.
Try harder. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure 17 is his armor class.
Wow.
All right.
I don't know why he needs to practice.
Okay. What would we like to do first?
The inn. I want to know what the name of the inn. I would have known where to go, right? Because I've been here before.
Yeah.
At least for an inn.
Yeah.
Need a name of the name of it.
Okay. So you go to a place you've actually stayed at before. Well, I had the name of it. Oh, I'm in the wrong dock. Okay. So you actually go to a place that you've been to before. This place is called the Dwarvish Mustache. And typically
Dwarvish
the
mustache.
Dwarvish Mustache.
That's difficult to say.
It is really difficult to say, but you and a lot of the people who worked with you in Kareth would stay here. It is run by a dwarven family who one of the people who actually worked in the mines with you or in the forges knew them fairly well. They were related. So you've always gotten a pretty good rate here, so you would know that it's about 3 silver pieces per night to stay here.
That's with the discount, right?
Mm-hmm.
But am I getting the discount?
It's
Well, we're
usually,
not. I didn't go there yet.
it's usually
right?
5, so yeah.
Mm.
This is a fairly nice inn, though.
Well, we're gonna go there.
Okay. You're able to secure a room fairly easily. It does appear that the city's a little bit busier, but you notice from the previous times that you've been here, people are a little strange this time. It's not like people here have ever been particularly friendly, but you notice that people are kind of looking over their shoulders at you as you're trying to secure a room, and they're especially eyeing Mirage, and they're kind of like keeping their voices really low. Things are kind of strange. You also do notice as you walk through the city on your errands that across the city, a lot of buildings are decorated with like evergreen wreaths and garlands, and that there are lots of candles in windows. It actually looks like the town is decorated, but there doesn't seem to be much celebration going on.
When we go and get the room, can I ask the person if they've seen any things around?
I'm sorry, any what?
Gnomes.
No, the innkeeper lets you know they haven't seen very many gnomes up here in several months. But they've heard that several on the other side of the pass, they've heard that there are large groups traveling back toward their homes. They just don't come up the mountain.
Back to the gnomes are going back home?
She just says large groups. She doesn't necessarily say gnomes. She just says a lot of people who, during Dagon's reign, were captured and imprisoned in the north are released, and they're trying to get back home.
Okay.
She doesn't know gnomes specifically, but she knows of something happening on the other side of the mountains.
You know what happened at Kareth?
Me?
Talking to the innkeep. Because we're together. So I'm asking the innkeep.
Okay. Does she know what happened in Kareth? Is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you mean the slaughter in the workhouses?
Yeah, is there, yes, anything, any more news, like who caused this or anything?
Well, we've heard tale that it was some lich that claims to still be allied with Dagon, but no one's seen him in a spell.
Okay. Any other survivors that made it out of there?
Es- Especially with the weather being the way that it has been this year. The seers have forecasted it's supposed to be a long winter, and it's already begun up here. We haven't had very many travelers.
Okay. Thank you for that. And did we already get the room, or do we still need to ask for the room?
Yeah, she's already set you up with your rooms and handed you your keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was 4 rooms. Yeah. 4 room. I'm gonna pay for it all.
What a nice guy.
I'm just gonna give her 2 gold.
Okay. She appreciates the generosity and offers you a meal.
Hey Mirage, here you go. You have this meal.
Oh,
If you'd like to sit down in the tavern, she waves you to a table to wait and says they'll bring out some food to you momentarily.
Awesome. Thank you.
And when they bring out the food to you, they set down like 2 enormous bowls of stew and bread. And now Mirage is gonna have to eat 2 enormous bowls of stew and a whole loaf of bread.
Brandis
Definitely
might
not
be
a-
there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
Thorandis would be here
Okay.
with us. So it's for him.
Okay, yeah.
Unless they're bringing me one specifically.
To just stand there watching you.
It would be assumed that like she'd provide you a meal, 1 each for whoever's there. Look at that upset puppy dog back there. Why are you staring at the wall?
The wall is very interesting.
Yes.
Reminds me of Brett's campaign where everyone looked in the corner. The corner was very interesting.
There might have been something there.
Maybe. We'll never know.
I don't know why I just remembered that. That was such a long time ago. Pretty sure it was when I got attacked by the mimic.
I had forgotten all about that.
My greedy little hands. Anyways,
I don't think I knew any of y'all yet.
you didn't.
Okay. What other business?
Can I go shopping to see if there's any lodestones that I can find, or copper wire?
Or copper wire?
Lodestones? Holy shit. Isn't that like... Never mind, I don't know what that is.
Bad.
Is that like very expensive item?
No, it's for cantrip or
Oh,
for
I
component.
don't know.
mending.
Okay. It's gonna be fairly easy for you to find copper wire. How much do you need, and I can give you a price on that.
Pound.
You want a pound of copper wire. That's 5 silver.
Hand over the 5 silver.
Okay.
Is it 10 silvers and a gold?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not able to find lodestones?
I need you to make a check for it. I want you to investigate for a shop that sells like component pouches. And 8. Okay. It takes you a while to find it. By the time you're able to find this shop, you're pretty cold. Your hands and feet have definitely gone a little numb, but you are able to find a shop that sells component pouches where there are like several things that you can buy together for your spell casting. The shopkeep does let you know that it includes 2 lodestones, just 25 gold pieces.
Holy fuck! What else is in it?
I'm about to send you that.
I buy it.
Okay. Mark it off.
Doesn't say anything.
I know. I'm sending you the things.
Oh my god.
Wow, that did not copy paste into Discord correctly. One moment, please. There you go.
Wow.
Alright, I didn't copy paste it incorrectly the first time. But that's what you're able to find. Is there anything else you are looking for?
Nope.
Okie dokie, what business next?
Well, I can do shopping stuff later, but while I'm out and about shopping,
Okay.
I want to ask about if there have been any merchants or trade between here and Kareth. Just feel out what people are saying.
Okay, so just general like chatter.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like trade is still happening, but because of the devastation from the slaughters, Kareth is not as healthy a trade partner as they once were. You do know that whatever smiths were surviving in Kareth were commissioned to create some like really, really nice weapons as part of the local lord's daughter's dowry for her wedding. But that seems to be the only thing of note that you hear from anybody on your shopping trip with regards to trade between Kareth and Avalan lately.
When's the wedding?
Um,
Do we just miss it?
the shopkeep that answers this question kind of hesitates. It says, well, It was supposed to have been yesterday.
What, it never happened? What? Well,
Well, we hear that something happened, but we're not quite sure. We know that the Lord and his daughter have been locked up in the house. It seems like, well, I don't know. There have been strange things happening, and it seems like one of them's finally happened here.
what other strange things have been happening?
Oh, just all the disappearances, and people not coming home when they should be. It's just a strange time, you understand.
Oh man, it sounds like something needs to be done about that.
We can only hope that someone is able to figure it out in time.
Oh, well, pleasure talking to you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Um,
And she kind of like waves you off.
Saphir.
What's up?
Uh, word on the street is that there's still some smiths left in Kareth. They were commissioned to do some armor for the Lord here before the wedding got all canceled and everything.
Okay, well, the innkeeper didn't have any information on that. What the heck? Um,
That's weird. Anyways, it sounds like strange stuff is kind of going on in the city. Like people are disappearing, and the Lord, the what's his face, is locked up in their house, and like, it sounds like maybe who might be related to stuff going on here. Maybe.
mm,
Mirage, have the birds told you anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, they're pretty useless.
yeah, birds kind of do
They're pretty
suck.
bad.
Yeah, birds just suck. But
Be
wasn't
nice.
it?
Birds have feelings too.
Do they? Can you tell me more about that, Mirage?
Well, I made a bird angry once, and I got pecked.
So what did you do to the bird?
Give it bad directions. I told it to
How
fly
do you?
north for the winter. I got my directions confused. It's a few years ago.
Okay.
That is a wonderful story. Anyways,
Hey, you asked.
uh,
Do we want
ha-
to look into why they're uh with the Lord? You said it was the Lord that was locked, that staying in their house or something.
yeah, that's what I've heard. Is ever since like yesterday or something. The wedding was supposed to be yesterday, but things are going weird. So yeah,
Okay, so who was this? So it's the Lord and his daughter is getting married. Is that what you said?
um, that sounds right.
So did they mention anything about who was the person they were supposed to marry and where
That
that
seems
person
like
is?
an important detail that I did not ask about.
Okay. Um. Well, I'm interested in what you said about Kareth because that's means that there was possibly survivors, and I'm interested in that. Um. And the wedding thing, I mean, I could care less about it, but like you said, people are being kidnapped, so maybe the person that the other person that was getting married to the daughter got kidnapped. I don't know. They're missing.
Think it's Dagon's doing or no?
I don't. We don't. I mean, I personally don't know that. That's.
What do you think?
It's Mitch the L, obviously.
Oh, right.
Should we talk to our friend and see what they think? Or is this not worth bringing to their attention?
I don't think we have any information. I think we need more information on this first. We're
Okay,
talking about.
yeah,
Never
our
mind.
friends.
Uh, sure. Um, I think we need more information first. Uh, I wonder, can did they? I guess we have to ask more, but like, I wonder if we can go up to the Lord's manor and ask if we can have an audience. Maybe I don't know if that's what we
Maybe
want to do.
we say we're here to investigate on official
We
business.
technically are, like, Um,
Yeah? And if they call, I mean, it's not technically a bluff.
but I mean, they don't know that what we're doing is actually investigating. But yeah, uh, we could do that.
Don't we have like a? Do we have a royal seal or anything? Like, do we have any official stuff?
Look, I didn't take anything from our friend. I'm assuming that's what you meant, or our friend was, because I don't have anywhere to put it, so I just didn't bother taking anything. Like that ring someone almost lost.
Yeah, I don't know where that went.
It would have been a shame.
I mean, I think Thorandis has it. I
Well, he
think.
used it the other day, so I can only
Thorandis has
assume he
the
has it.
ring.
I don't know if he took anything else, or if we were given anything else. I kind of checked out after we arranged this, and then I'm like, don't hand me anything, and then I just kind of checked out.
Well, maybe we should just go say that we're here to help.
Does the ring have a symbol on it?
It's like this super secret stuff, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Thorandis is he's staying in his room right now, so I don't know. He's not really out here. I think he's
You
really
think he's
tired.
okay? He's been doing that a lot lately.
I think he was, well, he got pretty hurt from the frost giant. He might still be recovering from that. I'm not sure. I got pretty hurt too, but I'm armor, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
it hit that thing hit me with a giant boulder. Did you see that? It was like as big as I was. It was so
At
big.
least you didn't almost get cleaved in half with the axe or whatever he had.
I
I
didn't
think it
get
was an axe.
touched.
That's right. I get it. Yeah, you're welcome. I distracted him so he wouldn't actually approach you, Mirage. I hope you noticed that.
If you say so.
Did I identify the great axe? I don't remember if I did that. I'll do it later.
Okay.
I took the great axe off the ogre
I
or the
don't.
frost giant.
I don't remember you identifying it, but we can handle that later.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Let's. Did we notice that there were any guards around the city when we were walking around?
It doesn't seem that the presence of guards is in an unusual number compared to any other walled city that you've been to on the continent. Um, there are patrols, but it doesn't seem like this city is overly fortified or anything unusual.
Okay. I guess we just need to start asking around. Maybe stick together if people are missing. Might want to stay as a group.
That
if
seems
you want,
reasonable.
I mean,
Well, I think we should all just go together and show up and be like, "Hey, we're here on official business. Uh, open up your gates." I don't know. Maybe
um,
we should come up with a plan before we go. Workshop it or something.
That sounds like fun.
Doesn't it though?
you know what? That's fine.
I think I'd be bad at
I
lying, but I can help. I can try to help.
how would
Brandis can
you?
be like the hired bodyguard or something. And he just stands there all quiet and intimidating.
Mmm. Thorandis is pretty scary.
Is he? He doesn't have a
I
weapon.
mean,
Well,
look at him.
I
He's
mean,
like twice your
He has a
size.
really good weapon. His weapon is amazing.
he doesn't he doesn't use it.
Well,
But it looks good sitting there in its sheath.
Yeah, I understand that his weapon looks great. It's fantastic. But look at it. It's not even on his belt correctly. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I could also maybe ask are there I'm assuming there's some smiths here in this town as well? Or are
Mhm.
they all in Kareth? If there are. Um, I could probably check in with the Smiths because I'm pretty sure I might know them. Uh, but they won't know me.
Right.
But I mean, I might I have something I could probably show them that they might that might say who I am. Um, if that's a possible, we could get information from that possibly.
sure, we could start there.
Okay, yeah, let's head over to the crafter, uh, clan crafter.
Okay. A place that you and your guild would regularly have sold things is still open in Avalon. And you walk in and you do see the shopkeep there, Thelnir Trubane. You do recognize him, but he doesn't seem to immediately recognize you at all.
Um, crap, I need to pull. Shoot, I didn't think about this before I got here. I need to get my backpack out. uh, I need to. Well, yeah, because all right, I'm just gonna take my helmet off. Well, I'm gonna like turn around, take my helmet off, so they don't like not fully. I'm just gonna like kind of pop it open, pull the rope, get my backpack out, so they don't see that. And then I need to go through my backpack, get my Crafter Clan medallion or medal out, and I just want to see if well, I'm gonna kind of just show him. Uh, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, it's been a while since I've been here, and I'm just gonna show him my medallion
Um,
and see if he. I don't know.
you see a flash of recognition as he kind of takes in the medallion, but he looks at you and just looks kind of confused. He goes, "Has it?"
Maybe like a month. I don't know. Oh, wait, I mean, like, when was the last time?
Probably it probably would have been a couple months.
I mean, it's still a while, right?
Yeah,
Um,
he kind of nods and he goes, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name."
it's Saphir. from Kareth.
Okay, he kind of looks at you and he's like trying to peer into um like the face piece on your helmet. He goes, "Oh, it's you." Um I think
It's me.
um well, I guess the armor's a bit of a change, but what can I help you with? He's still like
I know
actively trying to
it's
look into your helmet.
um yeah, so sorry. Just trying to get some information, what's going on with the town. I'm here with some friends. Uh Lots of stuff is different for me around here. Obviously what happened at Kareth, right? You've heard.
I did hear my sincerest condolences for your
Um
brothers.
and well, yeah, thank you. Did any do you know if there's any survivors?
Oh, we heard there were survivors, but not many. Just those who happened to not be there at the time or were able to hide. Unfortunately, they're having to live with the shame of that. But we do know of some that are still there. They tend not to leave these days.
Um why I don't know why they would still be there. Um uh anyways, what's going on in this town? We just arrived and it seems like there was some type of wedding happening and then it's not happening.
Ah, well, I hear that's the case. I'm not typically very fond of the town gossip, but I tend to mind my business. But I hear that I hear that Lord Grey's daughter was supposed to be married yesterday, and for some reason it never happened. But they've kept the reason fairly quiet. I hear there's quite a lot going on at the manor today.
Who was the daughter supposed to marry?
Ugh, some well-to-do farmer, um, somewhere somewhere outside of Bathia. He owns a lot of land. It's supposed to help secure some kind of agreement for food trade. He seems kind of exhausted with the topic.
That's that weird. A farmer? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Um, anything other weird stuff happening around here?
Oh, just the usual things that are happening everywhere else. Um, it's still unusual to not see so many of you and your kin around the city. But we're like everyone else, still waiting for some people to come home, and they're not showing up.
Um, that's weird. But really, do you know the names of the people that survived at Kareth or that are there right now?
All I've heard is mentioned that a few people stayed behind, or were left. Rather, I wasn't able to get any names, especially since we haven't actually seen anyone.
Okay. Thanks for answering those. Um, I'm gonna ask my party. Is there anything else you guys want me to ask him?
Cats, would I have any inkling of who these farmers might be? Have I heard of any well-to-do
One
farmers from Bethia?
one family kind of sticks out in your mind. The Whitewells. They are not farmers, but very wealthy landowners that actually own very large swaths of land that they hire people to work. So they kind of own what you would consider to be a like farming empire of their own making outside of Bathia. They are wildly wealthy, and they'd be considered more like landowners than farmers.
Okay. I don't know. I think that was pretty good.
Fine.
I think you answered all my questions, so thank you. Probably head up to Kareth at some point, see what's going on. But yeah.
Well, maybe we should go see what's happening.
Yep. All right. Thank you. We're gonna leave. Might be back if I need some armor upgrades or something.
Ah, well, it looks a fine make. I'd be excited to work on something with you. We'll see you soon. He bids you
Yep.
farewell.
All right. So we're gonna go to the manor. Or
I think so.
all right.
Just let me do all the talking and we should be totally fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to do the talking.
Okay.
I mean, people
Alright, well, let's get over there.
people usually get suspicious if I'm not showing my face.
It is pretty suspicious.
Fair.
but- You get used to it.
No, you're just used to it because you know.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Okay, as you make your way over to the Lord's house, you see that the city is still decorated in evergreens and candles, and it's very pretty. But the streets are fairly quiet until you get a little bit closer to the manor. The Lord of Avalan, or Lord Grey's manor, is situated sort of centrally in town. And it's a fairly large house. There's a lot of city business conducted at his residence. And outside the house, there's a very pitiful frozen lawn with a low gate outside where people have kind of gathered just outside of that gate. There are a lot of hushed whispers in the crowd, but people are staying kind of away from the house, and it sounds like there's a lot of gossip happening. But but the door to the house is closed, but the gate doesn't appear to be locked or anything. It just seems like people are trying to figure out what's going on from the outside.
So there's like a gate outside of the house that people are gathered at, and then up the gate to the door would be unlocked, or
So think of it like a townhouse, where sometimes a townhouse will have like a low fence in front of it with a gate to like walk up a walkway to the front door.
okay.
It's kind of like that.
I stroll on past, just on my way to do business.
Wait,
Going up to the door.
Oh my God, we're going to the door. Okay.
Okay. The whispers behind you kind of grow a little more intense as they watch the four of you walk to the front door. But you're able to walk all the way up to the door, and do you knock?
Yep.
Okay. It takes a second, but a very stern man opens the door, and he kind of looks up and then down and goes, "Can I help you?"
Does this appear to be Lord Grey's?
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, there's a coat of arms on the door. Like you'd be able to tell that it was the Lord of Avalon.
Good day, Lord Graves. We are here on official crown business. Investigators, we heard that there's been disappearances and we are here to help.
He looks down and he goes, "I'm not Lord Grey. I'm the footman." And do you have any sort of proof?
I have a document here, but if you're just a footman, you do not get to see it.
Then you don't get into my home.
But wait, it's your. Oh wait, I'm not talking. Never mind.
Well, the Lord is going to be very unhappy if he does not get this.
No proof, no entry.
You will hear from me later. Can I roll an intimidation check?
You can absolutely.
I'm good at these.
Can I do
Not
an
actually that bad.
insight check on him? When he said it's because he said it was my house, and I just want to know if he's lying about being the foot soldier or not.
I mean, you can roll insight on him.
Yikes. Oh, I'm good at. Oh, uh, 15.
15. And what specifically are you?
Well, he said, you're, then I'm not letting you in my house. So that kind of was thinking, because I started talking at the end of the night. He said it was his house, but it's not the foot soldier's house. It's Lord Grey's house. So is it actually Lord Grey or not? I want to know if I'm picking up on
Yeah,
that.
so you kind of take him in as he's talking to Puffin, and you do notice from the way that he's dressed, he's wearing a coat that does look a bit like a uniform, like a staff member of a like wealthy nobleman would wear. He, you wouldn't suspect a nobleman to wear something like this.
Would I have known that though?
Yeah,
When I
you
first-
absolutely would have known that.
Oh, sorry, that's what I was asking. But at the beginning,
Oh,
before all
okay.
this.
Okay. I thought you were asking if
Uh.
you would have known it was Lord Grey's house.
No,
Oh,
like.
okay. Oh, yeah, then you would have absolutely known this was a footman.
Oh, okay. I was like, I would think I would know if it was the Lord or not.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought you were asking if it was the Lord's house, and I was like, yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Okay.
Can we retcon that then?
Yeah. My bad.
Sorry. Good day, sir. I'm here to speak with Lord Grey on important business concerning the disappearances here. I am Puffin, and we are all investigators for the Crown.
The disappearances.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And what proof do you have that you are who you say you are?
Well, I have a letter here, but this would only be for the eyes of your lord.
Kitty. Why don't you roll persuasion?
And I would like to use commanding presence.
Okay. Okay. He kind of 26. Yeah, he's entirely convinced you are who you say you are. He nods and says, well, very well, and opens the door and waves you through. And as you all enter, he's very, very quick to shut and lock the door behind him, but does politely gesture you into a room in the hallway on the right. It looks to be a very well-appointed sitting room, and says, I shall let the Lord know you're here. And he disappears through the door, leaving you in the room alone.
Look around. Does anything stick out? Does it seem... Anything seem odd? Like, out of place here?
So looking around the room, there are... The wall on the back has a fairly hefty bookcase on it. It looks to be a little messy. But in terms of the rest of the room, it's really just a sitting room. There are a few paintings on the walls. Nothing that you wouldn't expect to see out of a really wealthy member of society's home. There doesn't appear to be anything necessarily out of order in the room, but you are able to hear hushed voices through the door. So it sounds like there is something happening in the rest of the house.
Okay. Quietly whispering to Thorandis, Thorandis, give me the ring. Pointing to the ring.
He's still not here. That's fine.
5 minutes turns into 2 hours.
That's okay. You asked him to give you the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll assume he gives you the ring. It's fine.
All right. I'll slip it on my finger. And I guess we're waiting. Make ourselves comfortable.
Yeah. Quite a bit of time passes while you're waiting. The hushed voices that you hear outside of the door sound like they're somewhere farther in the house. You're not quite able to make out what people are saying, but it definitely doesn't stop. It's maybe been about 45 minutes before you hear, that is disgusting. Oh my god, if you fits, you sits, right?
So I guess 5 minutes or so into waiting, is there any like flat tables or surfaces?
There's no table in this room necessarily, but there are a couple of like little stands between chairs where it looks like one might serve tea. They're not terribly big. It's literally just big enough for a serving tray.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
My deepest condolences.
Corn.
Yeah. Well, that's just corn and a frisbee.
Puffin asked Thorandis if he could have the ring from the queen.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Currently, he has it then.
Was there anywhere that question was going?
Yes, but then I realized I don't have a pen and paper with me. It's in my big backpack, which I definitely did not bring on this journey. That is at the apartment.
Okay.
So unless there's a pen and paper, like just in this room, happen to be here, I'm not going to be
So-
forging some important letter.
Mirage mutters a few words, and in her hands appears a paper and a pen, and she hands it over.
Whoa, that works.
Yeah, but it might not last long, so get to it.
Well, we could be here a while. From what I know about nobility, they like to make you wait, makes them feel powerful. So I'd say buckle up and get ready to just wait for a while.
You think it's going to take longer than 10 minutes?
I sure hope not, but how quickly can you make that? Could you make it appear with what we want it to have on it?
Yeah. So write what you want to write, and then I'll cast it again when the time comes.
All right. Start forging some important looking document from presumably the queen, making us out to be investigators.
Okay. That'd be like sleight of hand to forge a document.
That sounds great to me.
Okay. Or deception
22.
or something at 22. Okay. So we'll know that for when
Plus 11?
the time comes.
What?
Just rogue things.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah,
Just rogue things.
it's just rogue things.
I mean, you'll eventually get there with you being a bard.
Hey,
Mhm.
my
plus
my
5.
attacks were plus 12 before. I'm a barbarian.
Phew.
Wow.
Phew.
Sheesh.
She. Okay. So yeah, we have that. Was there anything else we wanted to do while we waited? Or were we just forging royal
Forging
documents?
the documents in their home. You know.
Catherine Ann, what is this map? Should I not be here? I should probably not be here.
You should not be in Tailspire.
Oh,
Oh man.
How are you in Tailspire?
I thought we were in Tailspire. Sorry.
We were not in Tailspire.
Glimpses into the future.
Leaves immediately. I did not quite like what I saw there. That was.
No, I would imagine didn't. Kitty.
Is that pretzel?
Yeah.
Oh, I guessed
Um,
it correctly.
I'd like to go up to the door and put my ear against the door and try and listen through it.
Okay. So getting closer to the door, the voices sound a little bit louder, but you're definitely not able to actually hear what anyone's saying. You get the sense that it's happening farther away in the house.
Can you not approach? That scared the fuck out of me. I thought it was like in Sean's. It looked like Sean leaving, and then it was. I couldn't handle that. Ben says nothing.
Hi, Rug.
Okay.
Screw.
So
Sorry.
yeah, the voices sound a little bit louder. But they're still pretty muffled. You're not able to make out anything anyone is saying.
All right. Is there anything locked in this room that I could lockpick? I don't know. Puffin's getting bored and definitely losing patience.
So as you make your way around the room, just kind of like looking at random pieces of furniture, there is a bookcase. The top of it is glass, but the bottom has like solid doors. They appear to have locks on them, but
I start picking them.
when you try to pick it, it just swings open and reveals more books. And there's a couple of like random vases tucked in to the bottom of the thing, and it looks like there are some stacks of parchment and things in there. That as you're rifling through the things, the door opens. It's been about 45 minutes, and the door opens, and in through the door walks a very well dressed but almost unkempt gentleman. He has Um, stubble all over his face. It kind of looks like he hasn't like groomed in a few days. His hair is kind of sticking up in tufts everywhere. He does appear to be human, but he's late middle aged. You're doing that right now as he walks in the room.
While I
yeah,
notice,
I can
while I
pull it.
notice Mirage doing that, I want to distract the man so he's not looking towards Mirage.
Okay.
It is about time.
He swings his gaze over to you and sees that you're rifling through his bookcase and goes, "And what are you doing in here?"
Well, I was investigating because something is going on here.
He narrows his eyes. "And what would you know about what's going on here?"
Oh, I know more than you might expect.
"And just what do you think you know, little one?" Puts his
Gonna
hands on his
gaze.
hips.
I do big eyes, like, ooh.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, here's this document. We're just getting a little bored.
Okay.
So we are here to help out though, because we have heard word that you guys need help here. So I'll hand him the forged document.
He takes the document and reads it. What's the gist of what you want written down there? Doesn't have to be verbatim.
Word has reached the queen through her network that something is afoot, so she has dispatched her greatest and bestest servants under the guise of investigators. Use them as you will to help out your city, basically. So talking us up, but also talking us down because it's from the point of view of the queen. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. He reads the document and he looks up from the page kind of with furrowed brows. Says, "Well, I suppose word travels fast. May I ask what you've heard has happened here?"
Is this a safe place to talk?
Well, after last night, I'm not so sure, but we haven't been able to find anyone in the house. So I suppose it's as safe a place as any.
Well, is the door shut?
He didn't shut the door behind him when he walked in. He just saw you rifling through his things and demanded to know what was going on.
I'll motion towards the door,
Okay, he'll shut the door. He'll shut the door, but he hasn't sat down or anything.
So we know there's been quite a few disappearances, people going out, going back. Very sorry to hear about the wedding being canceled. But also, that's partially why we're here. We'd like to know what exactly is going on there.
Well, we haven't had any recent disappearances, just those that are still missing from the conflict. But we were supposed to have the wedding yesterday. We woke up 2 days ago to find that my daughter's dowry had been stolen from my safe room. No trace of anything, and even our guards here in the city couldn't find any evidence that anyone had even been in the house at all.
Seems like it'd be difficult to get the armor out. Our sources say you had requested armor. That seems pretty difficult to sneak out of a house.
Well, we had requested a full suit of armor and several weapons, but well, they didn't exactly carry it through the door. And he opens the door again and gestures for you to follow him.
Follow along.
I mean, it. We didn't even hear anything the night it happened. It was just. We went to bed and everything was all right, and we woke up and, well, and he kind of leads you through the hallways. He's talking as you're walking. He leads you up a narrow staircase and says, "Well, see for yourself." And in this room, it appears to be a very heavy metal door. And it appeared to have some kind of locking mechanism on it, but the door is open right now. There are a couple people hanging around outside of the door, and as you look in, you can see stairs going down into what would have been almost like a basement type room, and the floor has been completely blown out, and it opens to an underground cavern. There appears to be nothing in the vault itself.
Like the vaults got burrowed in from beneath or something and dropped down into caves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, you would think it would make more noise, but we're just not entirely sure what happened here. And obviously, once the Whitewills found out that the dowry had gone missing, they assumed the entire marriage was a sham and called it off. It's been quite the blow, especially given that the seers have predicted an especially long winter this year, and without that trade agreement, the entire city could very well starve in the next few months.
I peer down into where it drops down. How far is it? How far of a drop?
It's about 10 feet to the floor.
Okay. Puffin, with his climbing speed, is just gonna quickly just like slide down to investigate from down there.
Okay. It appears that this cavern is actually a cave system. And it actually comes pretty close to the surface. It was like this house was situated directly on top of this hallway, but people might not have known about it. You don't see any other entrances. You just see a long, almost hallway, extending in either direction. But you don't see any lanterns or anything like that.
Mirage, anything look suspicious? Anything not as they appear? I'm leaning into your expertise.
Illusion wise?
Yeah.
I do an investigation check.
Okay.
Sean, this is for you.
Looks good to me.
All right. I want to look at the ground and see if there's any sort of markings or like places where things might have been dragged or footprints.
Yeah. You can see faint scrape marks on the stone at the bottom of the cave itself. But there's no dirt to have like picked up any footprints or anything like that. You just see the faint indication that something has been dragged. In terms of the general appearance of the cave as you're investigating further, there does seem to be a lot of rubble from where the floor imploded. Things do seem pretty clear, but there is a breeze blowing from one direction specifically.
All right, I'm gonna quickly climb back up.
Okay.
Well, it appears something was dragged, and there's a bit of a breeze. How this was yesterday then that all this occurred,
Well, that was the
or
day
the
before.
night before?
The day before yesterday was when we discovered it was missing.
So potentially longer. That's
Well, we had just received the armor and the weapons from Kareth 4 days ago, so we had only we had only had the room closed for about a day before we noticed it was missing. It was sometime in the last in the last 2 to 4 days.
and can you describe this armor to me? Do you have any pictures or depictions of what it might look like?
He does not.
Do, do you have perhaps a guard that saw it and could describe it better? Just so we can potentially through magical means be able to track it if it is still in the city.
He turns around and whispers to someone and says, the footman might be able to help you a bit more. He was the one who put it in the safe room when we received it, but there was quite a bit more than just the armor and the weapons in here. I mean, there's significant amounts of gold and artwork, even some magical items that were in here.
Well, it's probable that all of those are still together at this point. So if we can track down something from the stash, we can track down all of it. I'm guessing you haven't been able to send out anyone able to magically track things.
Well, we haven't had anyone at our disposal. Hopefully that's why you were sent here.
Well, we would have hoped you could have something sooner. We came as quick as we could.
Okay. I'm getting a picture of the armor for you. Okay, the footman comes in and gives you a description of the armor generally matching this photo.
I've been muted this whole time, Sean. I can't even. It's reminding at me.
All right. Well, I think we'll do a quick investigation down in the caves. Quick as in maybe within a few hours, hopefully, and see if we're able to discover anything from that. So if you hear knocking on the door, that's just us returning.
Of course, and I on successful recovery of our items, I would be more than happy to offer a reward. Your pick of something you might like from the treasure.
Well, we'll gladly hold you to that. Hopefully, we are able to find something. We must hurry though, because time's of the essence.
Yes.
And I'll scramble down the hole.
Okay. He kind of looks down after you and says, "Good luck. My city depends on it."
We'll be back soon.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then once we're out of earshot, whew, man, that was stressful.
I had complete faith in you.
You're muted, Sean.
You're still muted, Sean.
Ugh.
So,
Yeah.
Mirage, Saphir, do you guys have any sort of magical tracking? I mean, you guys are cool, so I assumed you did.
You
No,
guys are cool.
I do not.
You guys are cool.
I only have things a spell, uh, identify spell.
If we can find some rats, maybe.
Well, that makes things a lot harder.
You don't have like a potion that can do that for you?
Oh man, I forgot to buy one of those.
Yeah, you probably or
I do have a lucky potion, but I don't know if this is the time to use it. I also have a bean.
Would locate object help?
You should definitely use the
That's
bean.
I mean, that's the sort of magic that sounds useful, like being able to locate something.
It's the only thing I can do. It's within 1,000 feet, so hopefully that's close enough.
Oh, that's not very far, but I mean, if we're wandering through the caves, it might lead us
Are
in the
we
right
gonna be
direction.
running through the caves, or are we?
Wait, Thrandis, you can like pray to your god and know what to do, right? Isn't that a thing?
Um. Well, yes. No. Not really. It's like yes. In fact, and you see him just like he just rolls out a carpet, a little rug, with all these sticks and divining stones on it, and he starts to cast augury, and I can within reason, maybe we can find some answers if you want to try that. I can cast it as a ritual. So, if you have something specific, we can ask Helm for divine guidance.
Well, we could ask about the helm of this armor, where to find it.
Um.
This is what it looks like.
So, okay, what I will ask specifically. Will we be able to find this helm in the caves successfully if we go down here? That's what I'll pray. Like, will we be able to find it, or is it possible to find it down in these caves? That's what I'll something along those lines ish.
Okay. So as okay, so as you're praying and hoping for an answer, you get this sense of encouragement, almost as if there's a hand brushing against your shoulder and telling you yes.
Oh. I was wheel. It's trending positive. It seems as though this will lead to what we're looking for. But where exactly, I can't tell you. I can try locate object, but I'm not sure I'm strong enough. If that's like the right descriptor. Like I think I need to know the object in order to locate. So I've never seen the object before. I'm not familiar enough with it for me to use that spell.
Hey, Mirage, can you make a mirage of this and like have Thorandis hold it and get more familiar with it?
That's a D&D solution right there.
That is a D&D solution.
That's a
Wow. Does it work like that? Or does
I mean-
it
Does
need
it?
to be the real thing?
as long as it's so the spell specifically says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object location as long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of the movement.
Well, they said there was gold coins too, didn't they? lots of gold, so you could maybe locate the gold that's.
The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least
Hmm.
once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. So, as long as there's only one helm down there, it could work. I'll try
So
it.
I weave
Well-
a minor illusion of it and see if you're able to see if that helps at all. But
I think it could
you
work.
know it's an illusion.
Well, I think it could work because as long as there's no other helms.
Well, Saphir has a helmet. His head is a helm, right?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
That will immediately give us a false positive.
The gold could work if we get far enough from the mansion, unless there's like a stray piece of gold. I think
Will
if
it
everyone
count
put,
gold on our persons? Okay.
well, if we put it in the bag of holding, still, will it still find it in the bag? That's
Well, gold's probably not a good idea because it might detect all the gold, everyone's gold in the city, since we're right under the city.
paintings.
It would be the closest, I think. I don't know if I get like a spidey
Oh.
sense of all of them. I think I just get the closest single thing.
So what if you do paintings? Because as long as we're like 1,000 feet away from the manor, there shouldn't be any paintings down here unless it's the ones that are with the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, we just start to traverse far
What
enough
about
away.
paintings in the city?
If it's, how long does your spell last? Like as long as you need it, or?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh man, that's not very long.
It
Should
would
we
take
like
us.
run while you use it?
We should get sufficiently far into the cave before we start to look.
Is there only like one direction? So there was the direction with the scrape marks that we were heading down to. Is there any branching paths yet, or?
No, you haven't seen any like offshoots from the caves yet. It seems to be just this one almost hallway that you've dropped into the middle of.
So yeah, we should definitely wait until there's like a split path, because if there's only one way to go anyways, unless there's like an illusion or something. But I'm sure if there's an illusion, Mirage will catch it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so we should
I know
just keep
for
heading.
a fact that there's no illusions happening right now.
Yeah. Okay. That's so good to know. Like, you never know sometimes, but we
She's
know.
Literally never been as confident as she is this exact moment.
Well, we should get going then. Let's just.
What are some other things you can think of that might be down here too, in the direction we want to be going?
What would I know that's down here? Because I've been. These are the caves that I've been in before, right?
You would know that a lot of the caves that run through these mountains, it's like a big spider web of cave systems. While you're familiar with the path that you traveled, it's impossible to know whether you would have been in this particular cave or not. It doesn't look terribly familiar to you, but again, underground looks very similar.
Do I know of any monsters that are usually underground then? Cave monsters? Look out for?
Yeah, I mean you would be familiar with a plethora of monsters that linger in the Underdark, whether upper or lower. It's fairly common knowledge for someone like you who would have lived underground. I would say it's fairly safe to assume that a lot of common underground monsters would live here.
Well, let's just prepare for the worst, and we can choose a direction and start to go. I've already been given the divine augury that we will be successful. We just need to be prepared for whatever we find down here, and we can just go. I think we will find it. I have light. We have multiple. We can spread out. We can search as much as we can. Just maybe place markers of things we've searched. If we can find like winding caves or paths, we can try and not backtrack too much. Go over the same places twice.
Can everyone in
think-
our party see in the dark?
I definitely can. My eyes are literally alight at all times.
I can.
I'm
Okay.
checking. I'm pretty sure I have dark vision.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I have a question.
Yeah.
With my eyes.
So, if I have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves against magic because of gnome cunning. So, illusions are magic, right? And intelligence would be investigation.
So saves though, not checks.
Okay, so a check is. So a save is like in combat.
A save's like an effect that would affect you, whereas a check is sort of interacting with the environment.
Sure. Okay. Thanks.
Like he was doing a dex check or whatever, a sleight of hand check to make the note. Right.
Yeah.
That's not a save.
It's like something you are doing versus something that's being done to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
I never thought about it like that.
Well, should we travel with the light? I don't really need a light to see, but Durandus, your sword is a light also.
True.
It's just
That's
a really
true.
cool torch.
It's a very cool torch. I can I cast light as well. Freely.
If
So.
you want me to hold the sword as the torch, I can just do that.
Oh, absolutely. Please. Just I don't even know why I have this.
I
thing.
mean, well, because you're the only one that can use it, but you can't actually use it, I guess.
Is that even true? How can you not use a sword?
It's
Are
kind of
you
weird
even-
when I try to like take it. It's just like it doesn't
doesn't-
work.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me either.
You people and your faithless heathens. Ugh. God. Ugh.
Does it? If
You're
he
all-
hands the sword to me, does the light go away?
I believe unless you have like what's the word I'm looking for? Not connected. What's the word I'm looking for?
Attune.
Attuned, thank you.
Yes.
I believe unless you've attuned to it, you can't use any of the features of it.
Well, yeah, okay, no, I can't use this. It won't light up for me. So, never mind about that.
All right, well, let's just keep going this way. And let's be on the lookout.
And you're following the direction that has the scrape marks in it, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you walk for a while, and to your left and right, occasionally you come up on you come up on some hallways that appear to have like caved in over time. It appears like this particular way maybe hasn't been traveled very often, but you do still see faint scrape marks on the ground, and you are able to continue following those. You do, however, come to a fork in the road. One direction appears to lead off into a room in the other direction. You can't really see where it goes, but you are able to see the scrape continues in that direction.
Well, the scrape keeps going this way. Is there any reason?
I would imagine we should be following that.
Well, if we can always come back, it makes it easy to know where we are. We can always follow the scrape back to where we came.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna cast light on the wall right next to us where this entrance is, and it'll
You know what?
light for an hour.
No, let me do. I have some. I can do something. I can drop a ball bearing and then have a little light on the ball bearing, and I can leave it here.
Okay. I mean, I can cast light on that as well if we want to try that.
I have multiple ball bearings. If you want, I can just hand you some. If you
Okay.
want.
Yeah, you can give me
I'll give
those,
you
and
like
I'll
10.
I can cast light on them and then leave them behind, and it makes just a glowing 20-foot radiant circle, so we can easily come back here if we want to. Like maybe it'll help us. Just a thought. But
Okay.
like you said, scrape marks. But we should definitely keep going.
Okay. You keep walking. The path does seem to slope down after a while. It does begin to get a little bit colder. And there are more like large rocks and rock formations kind of lining the edges of this cave now. It's getting a little wider on the sides, but there is still a clear path for you to walk. But because of whatever this is, this dripping from the ceiling, the scrape path has been kind of dulled a little bit. It's much harder to follow down here where the ground or the stone is a little more wet. However, another, I would say maybe 15 minutes, and you come up on a door that is closed.
I want to test it for traps.
Desire to steal rising.
Desire to steal is rising. Okay. You want to roll for it?
Can I check for an illusion?
You can check for an illusion. You can roll for it.
Here, illusory door.
Would it be sleight of hands for traps?
To check a trap. Is it usually just perception?
It looks like it is. Dang it. Okay. We're doing this.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Like multiple ones tonight. A couple of twos. What's going on? Ben, you don't notice any illusions. And Mirage, as you investigate the door, you don't notice any traps, but you also don't notice any locks.
Have we tried pushing the door open?
I don't see any traps or things.
Does this door look familiar to me at all?
No, you've never seen this door before.
I push on it.
Okay. As you step forward to push on the door, it doesn't give way, but as you look down in frustration, as you just cannot get this door to budge, you see on the ground an inscription. And it reads... show me only wealth.
And I come from behind. I grab Saphir by the arm, like
What the
hunkering
heck?
down, like over the shoulder. I grab I grab Puffin. I was like, you know, I may not have a lot of money, but I have a lot of friends. And then I look up at the door.
The door does not open, but I'm sure the door
Thought.
appreciates the sentiments.
That's all I got.
Is
Can
it
I just approach
magic?
the
Can you
door?
guys magic it open?
Let me try. Can I just approach the door with me being a suit of armor, and does it just open when I approach the door?
It does not open when you approach the door.
Okay, I'm gonna get a gold coin out
Okay.
and just throw it at the door.
As you throw the gold coin at the door, it kind of goes pink and then hits the ground. The door does not open.
Does it land on the symbol? The gold, does it land on the inscription on the ground? I'm just gonna put it on the inscription on the ground.
It
Here is your
lands
wealth.
somewhere near the inscription, but it doesn't appear to have done anything special beyond hit the ground.
Okay. Not even if I move it to the inscription.
You can move it to the inscription.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
The door does not open.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a ritual. I'm gonna cast Identify as a ritual, so I'm just gonna be sitting here for like 10 minutes doing a ritual. Identify. While everyone else tries to figure it out.
If you want, I can do detect magic as a ritual. If you want to try that instead. I don't know if identify would
I'm already
be.
doing it.
In the meantime, I take out a gold coin.
I already did that.
Okay.
But I mean, you can go for it again. That's fine. Maybe I didn't
I take
do
out
it
2
right.
gold coins.
And what would you like to
Hold
do
on,
with
how
your
old does this
gold
look?
coins?
How old does this door look? Right? Does it look like around the age of things above, or is it ancient?
No, it looks pretty ancient. The inscription on the floor is actually in a really decorative font that was very, very popular like 1,000 years ago or more.
Do we have any old coins? Any coffers? That's an idea. Gold is gold, but sir, you can't park here.
You know your inventories better than I know your inventories.
I don't have a weird old coin.
I've got a magic bean.
Another one to yell at us.
Oh God.
What if we literally give it all of our gold? Just all of the gold that we have. Because
But what if it disappears?
Well, I don't
That's
have
a-
very much on me.
that's
So-
a risk I'm willing to take.
I take out my 46 gold.
I take out my. I have actually like 300 gold still. I take out 333 gold. Right.
No, no.
Why?
Oh, wait. That's a lot of gold.
Okay.
Isn't that a lot? That's like your
I'm-
entire life savings.
I'm a vagrant monk essentially. I'm a
Well,
wandering.
give me your money if you're gonna do that.
I'm going to put it on the ground, and I'm going to pick you up by the collar, and hold you away from it if I have to. Little rugrat. Jesus.
Wait, Mirage, what if you make an illusion of like piles and piles of gold? Do
Do
you
you know
think you
what
could
old coins look like?
trick
Yeah.
the door?
I make a minor illusion. Let me read it. Of a 5-foot stack of gold coins,
Okay.
and I set it in front of the door on top of the inscription, near the inscription, on top of the inscription. And hope for the best.
The door does not
Guess
open.
it doesn't like gold.
You know, it does say only wealth. So I remove the bag and I tell everyone to just walk away. Just let's have it be only the coinage. Although I guess Saphira's still here just doing the ritual, so after that. But I will be out of
Okay, then the
eyesight
All right, which ritual happens? How about that?
All right.
Okay. So we'll say that it's been about 10 minutes. Let's see. I am sending it to you.
Wonderful.
Can I perhaps do a history check on the civilization that I think that this is about?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I do a history check on this civilization that I think that this door was from, the age? So I can glean perhaps wisdom of what could be considered wealth to this door, if it is not the coinage we have presented. After Saphir's thing.
Okay. Hold on.
Sorry.
After.
After his thing.
After.
Quiet on set. Jeez.
Basically, we already know nothing. We're doing the right thing, but we don't know what the thing is. What the
The wealth.
what?
We don't know what the wealth
Oh,
is.
whatever condition it wants to yeah.
And then what was the other thing? What did Henry want to do?
So he wanted to roll history for the civilization to see what they can wealth, if he can know what they.
Oh, okay. He
Is
can
it
do
a
that when he
wood
comes back.
door?
It's what?
Is it a wood door? Or,
No.
like, what?
So this door is stone. You can see that it is specifically carved into this cavern, almost as though this used to be like the end of the cavern, but someone has like carved a door into it to lead somewhere else. So it is a specific door, but it is stone. It is not a wooden door.
I feel like I should do the history check because it's stone.
Do we have? Does anyone have like gems, like gemstones? Could be. I don't.
Okay. And what was there was another train of thought that was all happening really fast. What was that? You said something about a bag. Who said something about a bag earlier?
I was saying that if my coinage was in a bag, I took the bag away. It was only coins.
And where did you place it specifically?
The coins?
Mm-hmm.
Directly on the writing.
Where?
On the inscription on the ground. The inscription is on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, directly on top of it. Like it's covering it up.
Covering the whole thing?
Yes. It would be
Okay.
just
The door does not open.
because it's a whole.
I got it. I'll rifle through my bag of holding and put down some berries on top of it.
Mac and cheesy. The door does not open.
Dang it! I thought for sure that was it.
Can I? I don't know. Never mind.
Does anyone know like when this could have been made?
Yeah. Do I do my history check?
Have you rolled for it?
Can I do it? I was asking if I could.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's
Can I
gonna
also-
depend on what you know.
Exactly.
I was also gonna do that. I just had to look up. I'm looking up something really
Okay.
quick because I need to find out what my dwarf stuff is for that because I don't have it written down for some reason.
Okay.
Door's stuck.
Dwarf stuff.
Okie dokie. He's still
14.
reading. Check is a 14. Okay.
Oh, I'm just proficient in history when I do that. Okay.
So Saphir, do you know where? Like, do we just put it on directly on it, or like, do we put it on the door?
That's I didn't get that kind of information. It just says I'll just read it. The door has been imbued with ancient magic that only allows the door to open when a certain condition has been satisfied.
I want to put a gold coin against the door, like press it against the door.
it does not open.
It is wait, but the spell on the door will only allow the door to open.
So
Wait, so it's a
what's
spell that goes on the door?
it's enchanted?
Yeah, because you're unable to glean what the condition is, but the spell on the door. Oh, well, only. Oh, never mind.
Enchantment.
Enchantment on the door. I'm also going to make a history check. Because I get to double my proficiency bonus on this since it's a stone door.
One thing that I want to try. I'm gonna take all the gold off of the writing. And I'm only so this inscription, is it literally the thing that we've read? It's literally that text, or is it we're in transcribing it from a different language?
No, it's
Like, is it-
it's exactly that.
I want to take just a single gold coin and just kind of like move it across it, kind of like move everything out of the way of it, just totally out of the way. And I'm only taking a single gold coin. I'm kind of just rubbing it, like moving it across it, and see if there's anything that happens as I'm doing it, like across the inscription of text.
Okay. You don't think anything happens.
Okay.
25 on my history check.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I had a +9. Because
Historical.
stone.
Yeah. Or bricks. And stones.
Maybe it's the word only, so we just leave the gold there and walk away.
That's what I thought too, and we haven't done that yet. Quantum door.
So there on the floor, there's this inscription. How big of an inscription is it? Like how much?
It's
area
not.
does
It's
it take
not
up?
terribly big. I'd say it probably only spans like a couple feet across. It's just etched into the floor right against the door.
All right, Thurandis, help me out. I'm going to pour out my 46 gold coins and start to try to cover up all the surface area on the inscription.
I'll help out.
Maybe it doesn't want to see us, so if we cover it up, it'll only see the gold and then it'll open or something.
Yeah, we'll cover it up as evenly as we can.
Okay. So you're covering up the entire inscription.
Yeah.
The door does not open.
Mm,
I'm gonna cover up everything. I'm gonna cover up everything on the inscription, except for wealth.
Okay.
Like I'll move everything else out of the way, and only the word wealth, whatever that word is there.
Yeah.
Okay. As you rearrange the coins and expose the word wealth, you hear a grinding sound, and before you, the door opens.
Whoa, Thorandis!
Oh,
I guess it's not just your body that's big. Wow.
it's my faith that's big.
Do you
Helm
have a
help.
headache from your brain pressing against your skull?
This is Helm gave us this. Helm told us that we would be successful, and Helm was right.
Helm gave you the hints you
and then
needed.
And then I leave all my gold on the floor. I don't even touch it. I forgot that I even put it there, and I'm walking through the door.
Puffin starts getting it all.
Mirage shoves Puffin out of the way.
333 gold figured out.
That's a
I'm
lot
also
of
going to
gold.
shove both
Wait,
of them
is
out
all
of
of
the
your
way.
gold still there on the ground? Alright, I start shoveling into my bag.
That's 100% what happened.
That's actually hilarious. Roll for
I get like one gold piece.
The midgets are fighting. No. Grabbed by the cuffs.
Are we fighting for it?
I am. I got one gold.
Are we rolling strength? Is that what we're doing? Or dexterity?
I mean, y'all can tussle.
I'm just shuffling as much as I can in.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, how are we rolling this?
I think Ben already rolled. Ben tried to shove you. You got a 3.
Can y'all just roll? Each of you roll a d12 for me.
12.
12.
You serious? Oh my god! I got it. Okay, I got a
Henry,
7.
what are you rolling? You're high.
7.
We're after
Am I-
your money.
Is it not me? Am I not rolling? Well, she said everyone.
We're rolling for your money.
Oh, am I not rolling, Kat? Am I not rolling? Was it them?
Are
you're
you
talking
trying
Are
to
you
pick up
trying
your
to get
money?
your money back?
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
I just meant everyone who's trying to get your money.
Oh,
What a
no, I'm
goober.
not getting. No, I don't.
Okay. John?
7.
Okay. One second. I gotta create math.
Meanwhile, Thorandis is just.
No, I'm gone. You guys are. This takes more than a minute. I'm not even gonna know you guys are like still back there unless you make a sound.
I'm pretty sure there's sound of clinking armor
Look.
and
I'm like 12 feet tall or whatever, 8 feet tall.
12 feet tall. Are you a large creature?
Basically.
Been hitting that tree sap.
Ah. Oh, we need some more sap.
Wonderful.
And then
I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah, did you also get like 175?
No.
Neither did I.
I literally went back and checked for a typo. I was like, no. You got me.
accidentally duping gold and D&D.
I was like, you just created a bunch of wealth. Okay. Yeah, you got me.
Oh man, that was good.
You
I
went.
wanted to see how much Ben had gotten, and I know it's less than 175. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I just made up some math. That's all right. That's what this game is all about.
The math doesn't matter.
Okay. So the door swings open. There's a scuffle going on behind you, unbeknownst to you. And you walk into this room. It opens into a large cavern. Those rock formations, the stalactites and stalagmites you've started to see in the hallway, unfold into this like massive room before you. And there do appear to be these like very dark pools of water kind of scattered throughout the room.
So open tailspire. Got it.
I didn't say that.
I'm
Hey
going
guys,
to.
what happened to Thrandis?
I'm gonna take one of the ball bearings. I'm gonna cast light on it. And I'm just gonna kind of chuck it as far as I can in the furthest direction I can see to try
Okay.
and reveal as much of the room as I can.
Okay. So you throw the ball bearing, and it lights up the middle of the room. You see more of the same, like more of what's in front of you. The same rock formations, and these really dark pools of water. But it does appear that there is a mist hanging low over the room. You can see through it, but it is a little strange for a cavern like this to have so much mist in it. You don't see anything else at present.
I want to do. Annoying. One sec. I need to see how many spell slots I'm supposed to have. I want to cast locate object. I'm going to look for a painting. See what I can find. I need to see how many spell slots I'm supposed to have right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll try to do that. I should be able to do that though. We're level 4.
5?
You're 5. Did you not level up?
There's a chance that might have happened. It's not a huge chance.
There is a big 4 at the top of your character sheet.
It's a huge 4. That is now a 5. That changes a lot. I'm annoyed. Destroy undead?
You definitely rolled for your HP though.
I recall this. Yes, I did that immediately. Okay. I need to choose my 3rd level spells. Fuck. But locate object. So that's what I'm doing. I have the spells for it.
And are you thinking of a specific painting?
I am not. Yeah, I'm not thinking of a specific painting at all. I'm just thinking of
Just a painting.
Puffin said that there could be like a painting down here. I was just trying to think of any painting that was sufficiently ornate. Like I don't know how much I can influence it if I haven't seen it, and if I'm only looking for a certain type of object, I don't think I can like.
Yeah, it's either you're locating a specific object known to you, or an object, like the nearest object of a certain type. So you can try to find like a painting in general, or I didn't know if you were like.
Yeah, it's just a generic painting, just some kind of painting.
Yeah. And
since we've walked a ways.
Okay, so you cast locate object. You can mark that off. And you are guided toward the back of this cavern. You can't quite see far enough to see where it's guiding you, but you know it's taking you in that direction.
Okay. I'm going to do light one more time on a new ball bearing and chuck it in the exact direction I feel like it is. And then I'm going to walk back towards the door because I noticed suddenly that there's no one near me. They're also short, you know, I don't have to look down. So I'm going to go back and see what they're up to because they're definitely not with me.
They are definitely.
Cling, cling, cling.
Yeah. They're busy. So you throw the ball bearing. It lands kind of a similar distance to the other one. And you don't glean anything that's especially new, but you weren't able to throw it far enough to see where you're being guided. This seems to be a massive cavern. And then you return to your friends who are finishing up, picking up all of your coins off the ground.
How much of that do I see? How much of it is like how far done are they doing that?
You've been doing enough where like they're literally fighting over the last couple of coins.
I think that this is the right way, guys. I don't know what you guys are doing. Come on.
Oh,
Like,
we're
I
just
literally-
cleaning up.
Yeah, we're just
finishing
whatever.
up. Or you're...
Come on. I detected a painting in this direction, so let's just keep going. I don't know why you guys are still here. Like I'm not.
Oh, you know. I dropped all my stuff.
Oh, you guys are really helpful. Saphira would definitely drop all their stuff a lot. So I mean, I get it. You guys are really nice. Let's keep going.
Yep, come in.
Okay. So you're still in the process of like trying to put these coins into your pockets as the Randus leads you into this cavern. And before you can see this big area that's been lit up in the center of the room, and you're able to see a room that's very similarly to what I just described a minute ago, with these large pools of water and rock formations everywhere. As you step into the room, you begin to notice that same like mist that is being illuminated by that the ball bearings in the middle of the room that are lighting things up. It's really clinging to the ground, and it's kind of strange as you continue into the room.
So do you think that this is the place then?
Probably. We just got to keep going. It said it was in this direction, so
Oh, we must be
I'm
close
sure.
then.
we'll run into something. We'll just keep walking forward.
Can I approach one of the pools?
Sure.
Is there any? I mean, you said it's pretty dark, so obviously I can't see the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take one of my ball bearings and magical tinkering light one of them. It's dim light. I'm just gonna drop it in the pool. One of the pools.
Okay. You come up on one of the pools pretty quickly in the room. You're actually having to be pretty careful where you step. It appears that that same water that was dripping from the ceilings in the hallway has created a lot of this pooled water in here. and you drop your ball bearing into the water. And as it bloop hits the surface, the water kind of ripples out. And I need you to make a dexterity save as these 4 massive claws emerge from the water and try to chomp at your face. Please open Tailspire and roll for initiative.
Oh, Saphir. Oh.
I feel like you opening up Tailspire earlier, like, helped your decision not to do that. Maybe? No.
I was already walking in the direction I wanted to walk. I have divine guidance on my side. The
Yeah.
evil horror terrors had nothing to do with it.
I am one with the force, and the force is with me.
Force. Which one are we joining?
You're joining 02.Caverna.
Have I done that?
Wait, my dexterity saving throw.
Is that Italian?
Oh. Where is my saving stuff?
Bro, the third level spells?
A 12.
Okay, now you're joining
Finally
totally safe
adventurous.
cavern. Smiley face.
Finally, I do cleric things.
The wrong
Okay. Let me situate OBS. And then once you all get in here, we'll do.
Which side are we entering from?
You are entering from right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Chomp.
Ah, there's me.
I'm assuming.
I think I have GM capabilities.
I think we all do.
I think you all do.
This is very dank. This is so atmospheric.
It's a very cool one.
Yeah, this is a nice one.
Wait,
Caverna.
music on?
No, this is totally safe cavern. Okay.
That's what that translates to.
I have no
I am very
idea.
broke.
I copy pasted this map. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there.
Music. I'm
about
really bad
that?
about remembering that.
Me too.
Okay. Okay. Now let's roll this initiative.
By the way, my dex save was a 12.
Okay. Okay, 12. You are just able to stumble back and stay on your feet.
Okay.
I never rested. Oof.
Never rested?
What?
I used all my spell slots.
It's been like
We
2
rested, though.
days.
We've been
We
in
s-
this cave for 2 days.
You used all of your spell
You didn't-
slots in this cave?
Wait, did you use them today?
I used it for the forgery.
Where you did? Oh, wait,
It took
what?
all your spell
That was
slots?
all your spell slots?
Not all of them. Good lord.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, like we slept before we went to the city.
But doing the forgery note stuff is what he was saying.
Oh. I mean, I didn't know if he had used spells before, or didn't think he slept. I don't know. I don't know.
Do we have the turn order?
I'm about to do it. Okay. Turn-based mode. All right, 15 to 20.
Nope.
10 to 15.
10.
10.
Durandus is 13.
Theranos is
Muted. 13.
okay. No problem.
Puffin 10.
Puffin is 10. And you have a higher dex, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And
Swashbuckler.
then Saphir, you said 5.
Yes.
Right on. All right. Well, the giant worm rolled a 20 for initiative, so he's up first and comes out of the water with fury, and is going to attempt a second. Where is this tab? A second attack at Saphir with its tentacles. So was a 19 to hit?
No.
Excellent. So having seen this thing come out of the water already, you've stumbled back to avoid its first hit, and you were able to just get out of the way of the tentacles as you kind of take another step back. That is the giant worm's turn. Thoriandus, what do you do?
Give me 2 seconds. Oh god, that was fast. Hold on. Now I get revivified by the wolf.
You have to buy a diamond.
True. I don't know how I'm gonna buy that.
What is buy?
By the way, we haven't really been doing components at all. Like I have the focus,
I
but
have.
do things that consume spells, are we doing that? Like that's consume components, like dollars worth of stuff? Because I don't have
Yeah.
any money.
So if you have a spell focus, you don't have to worry about anything unless it has a component cost.
like that gets consumed.
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to summon a spiritual weapon
Mm-hmm.
in this spot that I cannot mark because I'm bad. Oh god. L right here. Big ol' the just for flavor, the big ol' glowy sword that I have. I'll summon that
Okay.
as my turn. It is a bonus action to cast. That's fun. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So, is that? I'm assuming that's just a straight d20 then for me.
So
Wait, does it
you're
get my?
casting? So wouldn't that be your spell casting modifier?
But it's a
Oh,
melee spell attack. Well, melee spell attack. Does that mean that it gets my spell modifier?
Yeah, so since it's a spell, it's your spell attack modifier.
Sick. That's a plus heckin' 8.
heckin'.
8? That's a lot.
It's a heckin' 19 to smickety smack.
Smiggity smack. Let's give him a whack. That does hit.
Well, then he is gonna take whack damage. 9 whole whack damage.
Okay.
Smallest amount. And then I'm going to cast, because I'm assuming it was a bonus action, right? So I can still do my regular action of casting. I'm going to do Sacred Flame on him, which requires them to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Sick. That's my turn. I'm staying right here in front of it.
Okay. Pumpin.
I'm going to.
Does this thing have eyeballs?
I think it's a worm.
You haven't been able to see eyeballs.
It's a sword. Ugh.
I was trying to convert it to prop, but I can't figure out how to do that anymore. They've changed the UI. Or convert it into a token. But so Puffin's going to take out his dagger, make it all big and powerful with his bonus action, and run in and stabbity stab. And
Okay.
since he has allies in range, it's sneak attack.
Okay.
That is a nat 20 for a total of 30.
Okay.
For damage.
Got it.
38 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to cartwheel backwards to here.
Cartwheel backwards. I bet you're gonna cartwheel backwards. Okay. So you're able to put a pretty good hit in on this worm. And it screeches in pain and does not appear to be doing very well. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Mirage.
So, Mirage has become a little more. Well, actually, that's how far is this? Yeah, okay. She wants to help, and so she runs up and stands by her friends. And she yells in a big voice, "You stay away and don't hurt my friends." And simultaneously does the help action. Is that for everyone? Friendly creature. In attacking a creature within 5 feet. I guess it's anyone that attacks. Anyway. And I cutting words it.
Is cutting words a reaction?
Oh, it is. Is it?
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was my bonus action. So
Can you still spend your reaction on it though? Or do you have to use it specifically reacting
React.
to
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't say the word reaction. Okay.
It should say at the top how you can use it, right? Like it's casting time, right? Reaction. Is that what it
My
say?
notes are bad.
It's
Oh.
not. It's not a spell.
What's the name of it?
Cutting words.
Words.
When a creature that you see makes an attack roll or blah blah blah, you can use your react. Okay, it is reaction. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so whatever. And then I give my bardic inspiration to Thorandis.
Is that a second level for you?
Say what?
What's cutting words level of spell?
It's not a
It's-
spell.
This is
It's
just
not
a
a spell.
reaction.
I get it at level 3.
Oh, it's just a bard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bard
And
things.
so I give a D8 to Thorandis, and that's my turn.
Okie
Can I use that on attack rolls or only checks? And to hit. It's to
Oh.
hit, right?
I'll copy. I'll paste it. I have.
I always just forget. I think it's not damage rolls.
I think for spells it's damage. Wow. Come on.
Oh.
So you're really not going to copy this?
Alright, I'm gonna take
You
my
can
turn.
go.
Okay. Go for it.
I am going to back up, not disengaging, but I'm still gonna back up to here, so he can make an opportunity attack against me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do lightning launcher, which I need to roll for. 17 plus 6. I'm assuming that's gonna hit.
That will hit.
Let's see. Okay, d6 plus my int. Let's see, 4 plus int. I think yes. So that's 6 damage on the first damage roll, and then it says once per turn, when you hit, you can do an extra d6. So I'm gonna do an extra d6 right now, and I rolled a 6. So that's 9. So 6, 9. That's 15 damage to him on that first hit. I'm gonna do lightning launcher again. So I get to attack twice.
Okay. That's you're good.
S-
You're good.
20.
You got it. You're good.
Oh, it's dead.
You're
it's
good. You're good.
What?
Yeah. With a screech, it does fall, splashing you a bit as its body kind of like flops back into this pool.
I knew we could do it.
Um,
Nothing stands in the way of friendship.
However, as it screeches, while it falls, you do hear a returning screech. And in this area back here that's being lit by this ball bearing that Thorandis threw earlier, you see another worm breach the water.
Oh,
Oh no! When did they add that?
I think it's always been in.
Really? I've never seen anyone use that.
What?
The talking? The
Yeah,
speech?
I've never seen anyone use the talking in Tailspire.
Dude, there is so much great stuff just in Tailspire that we don't use because it's all fucking hard to like set up and like.
It's hard enough for me to remember which key the flashlight is.
Yeah. Also, we have like Discord, right,
Yeah.
for all the roles and stuff too. So, yeah. Where is it at? Oh, I see it. Just over there.
Tis revealed
Okay.
now.
Who? Stop it. That was my sword. No one gets to sword with my sword. So, Zephyr still?
You know, yeah. Let me check a spell. I need to see something. It's a minute. I'm done. I can move back up a little bit. I'm done now.
Okay.
That is my turn.
This guy is not happy that you just killed his best friend. He's gonna move. Here. And that's his turn. Thorandus.
I, in all of my wisdom, so the spiritual weapon is just attached to me. I move it on my turns, right? It doesn't have its own. Okay.
No, well, I thought you do move it its own.
Does it
It's
get
like
its
an
own
entity you
initiative?
control, right?
Let's see the specific wording of it one more time. As a bonus action on your turn, you may move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. So on my turn, I move it and it attacks.
Okay.
So it doesn't have its own thing. It's just doing whatever I say to do. So I'm going to. 20 feet. Definitely not far enough. Sword is going to go there. Boop. And I'm going to go like here.
In the water.
Ah, I'm wet now. Anyway, so that's my turn. No, I'm going to do Sacred Flame on this guy and make a dex save.
1 second. Do what?
Dex save.
Dex save. That's an 11.
They're getting thwacked.
Thwack.
Getting
Look at you
thwacked.
thwacked.
You don't know that spell. Thwack? No.
God, imagine hero spells in like Dragon Quest spells in this game. It'd be kind of funny.
That.
2d8. Yep. Max damage! Yeah! Woo!
Yeehaw.
He gets smacked for 16 heckin' dongaroos.
Excellent.
Not
Not happy.
is doing stuff this time. Fuck yeah. Whoa.
Not happy, not happy.
Get out of my face.
Oh, anyway, that's my turn. And I will end my turn in the water. Thank you, Sean. So fucking goober. Get him out of here. No. We don't do that here, Sean. Sean, can you please get Sean under control?
That's not my job.
I don't think that's possible.
Sean must control Sean. It's the only way.
All right, and that was your turn.
Yes.
All right, puppy in.
Am going to bonus action dash. Yeah, bonus action dash, double my movement, and then action over here to hide.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll stealth.
Did anyone use my help action?
I guess that would have been me rolling for advantage, but I didn't.
Oh.
You are hidden.
And I want to kind of make my way like here, hiding in the stalagmites.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Mirage. What say ye?
No one got hurt, right?
No.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here.
Whoa, what?
Can't see me, right? I'm hiding behind a wall.
You're trying to
And
be
I take
sneaky.
the hide action.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on. Yeah. So stealth check. I think this is the first time I've ever hidden.
I'm pretty sure you've hidden in every single
It's
fight there's ever
not
been
the
a fight.
first time at all.
Yeah, he's right.
And I
the-
hide,
the-
but I never take the action.
You are hidden.
Nice. And I
Nice clock.
give Bardic to Puffin. Go get him, Puffin. I shout before
And you
I
see
hide.
me?
I yell it out loudly, and then I
I
hide.
think you have to see me to use it on me.
Do I?
Think so.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Bardic?
And did you yell and give away your position because you're hiding?
Who can hear you?
Oh, okay.
60 feet, who can hear you?
Okay. I feel
I do
inspired.
far out.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just oh crap! What the heck happened? There we go. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna do lightning launcher again.
Mm-hmm.
19
That
plus
hits.
6 hits. Roll 2d6. 6 and a 2 plus 6, 12, 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I get to roll again to hit. 17 to hit.
That hits.
6. 6 damage.
Okay. He's looking real hurt.
And then I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Thorandus.
Okay.
You want me to tell you what that does?
Yep.
Yes.
Sure thing. I can find my character sheet. Alright. You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or lose the attack or spell.
Can you send that to me? So, because I
Where is a good place to put that? I literally
verbally
have the
is
text.
not.
Which channel should that go into? I'm just gonna put it into general.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are we? Wait, what? You copy it and post it?
I posted it.
Henry just did.
Oh,
It's for some reason like verbally, it's not making sense to me.
got it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Can my sword be targeted?
Pretty sure.
Like it's
That's first level. What?
pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
I don't know.
it's great.
I would imagine it could be. But I also wouldn't imagine a worm would like think to attack a sword. It doesn't have like hit points or anything, does it?
The rules as written, there is literally no rules for the spiritual weapon. It basically doesn't exist. It's not really there, technically. But if you want to, I guess you could, since it is there. I mean, it's literally DM discretion. Rules as written, there is literally no rules to cover this. So it makes me imagine that it's not targetable.
Yeah. That's probably what I think. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. He's going to move and attack Thorandus, which would trigger that thing, but he doesn't know that. Which means I have to make
Triggered.
a wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If there's no new target, does the spell just end? Or the attack just fails?
If he can't pick a target, or if he doesn't see a target, yeah, it ends.
A 17 plus 2 is a 19.
He succeeds.
What a wise worm.
Yeah, a wise worm.
Why is what? Yeah.
Okay.
And the spell lasts for a minute, so it's still on.
So it's multiple
Thorandus.
rounds.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So then that's a where's a 16 to hit?
That does not hit.
Okie dokie.
Dink.
Ding.
My sword off my shield as he attempts to bite me viciously. Large worm.
Okay. Then it is your turn.
A smiggity smack. The sword gives it a. Pew!
Wow.
I need to see what it was again. It was 1d20 plus 8. Sword attack. He's strong like that. 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Wait, no, wait. Bardic is a roll. What is the roll for Bardic? Was that D8? Ben, how many?
D8.
Yes.
I'm assuming I can put it on that?
It's an attack roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Sick.
Good call.
Helping.
What a friendly person that Mirage is. Plus 8 for 11 damage. And then I
And
from
how would
my-
you like to do this?
it just like it faints like it attacks me and it doesn't see behind it. The sword just kind of just splits the worm in twain.
Ew.
There's a red laser involved. It was very strange.
Excellent. Well, that does it. Sword smackings.
Do we sense any more evil presences? Or are we, because there's only these two, right?
There's only these
we
two
still-
that you can see.
It's ominous. I'm gonna move. I guess I can't move the sword now, so I'm just gonna move here. I'm assuming there's more worms in this direction.
Why wouldn't you be able to move the sword?
You can move the sword.
Because like it's move and attack. The rules as written makes it seem that you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature. So it moved 0 feet and then attacked.
But it says move and.
Yeah,
Not
as in
or.
like so it
don't-
moved 0 feet and then attacked, which means it's done all the things it can do. If that makes sense. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. That's up to Cat.
It is up to Cat. If I attack first, do I get to move it? Your call.
I would say you get both of them, right?
Sick.
That's
You get
what I
both
would say.
an attack with
I
it and a movement
absolutely
with it,
allow that.
right?
I'm
Because
happy
it says,
for them.
It says move and attack, not or.
And then attack.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the same thing as you don't have to do your movement in your turn first, or you can break up your
The way
movement.
that the wording specifically is you can move the weapon. So it says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it, which makes it sound like the bonus action is the attack, and if I moved it at that time or not. So that's why I say that. I will also accept that it's just kind of like a thing doing its own thing, and it can move if it wants to.
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
I'm
So
cool with that.
I will allow any interpretation, and that's my turn. I posture aggressively against future worms.
Okay.
I'm just going to sneak over here into this area and just hide it over here somewhere.
Woo!
Okay.
Look at him. He's
That's
on the
my
spire.
turn.
Mirage.
I stand behind Thorandus and also menacingly put my hands on my hips
You're
and
so
I copy Thorandus.
tiny next to Thorandus' token.
It's
I'm
accurate
gonna
size.
Thorandus.
Are you gonna bardic me?
Sure,
Thank you.
Inspire.
I appreciate that.
not a bardic.
Do you get that for free? Does that cost you something?
I have 3 of them.
Oh. I thought you could just do them. Okay.
You can do it 3 times.
That's it.
Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Cantrip bardic inspiration would be amazing. Be
Yeah.
actually broken.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move. Let's see. Can I do? Would it be possible to climb up here? Would that be an athletics check to climb up there?
Yeah, that would have to be because it's. What's your climbing speed?
Most people don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just using my movement speed, but
Yeah, because you would have to climb
I'm in
to
my.
get up there. It's not like there's an easy path to get up there, so I would say that would take up a lot of your movement.
Then I'll dash to get there and make the athletics check. Could I do that?
Sure.
Right. I rolled a 17 plus 2, so 19.
Okay. You are able to get up there.
Awesome. And I'll move. No, I was right there. that's my turn.
He's dead. Thorandis, are we just continuing through the cavern?
We are smacking and attacking. Whatever we see. Which is, I don't know. I don't know if Thorandis is like even thinking that there's other stuff here. He's just kind of walking in the direction he thinks the painting told him to go. Which
You knew it was toward the back of the cavern. But
locate object is technically a concentration. I haven't gotten hit yet, so I'm still locating it actively.
you still can't see the back of the cavern, so it's kind of difficult to see like exactly which way it's pulling you, but you know it's pulling you through the cavern.
Bet. That's it.
Okay, puff in.
I will quickly sneak over to this section. That's it.
Okay, Mirage.
Follow Thorandis.
Okay. Go ahead and move. Saphir.
Moving.
How are you guys doing it so it moves with the line showing you your distance?
It does that automatically for me. Does it not do that for you?
Does not do that for me. When I'm picking something up and moving it, it doesn't show the line.
Oh.
Oh.
If you
Oh,
press
that's
if you press M and then there's like a 4, I think. Hit 4. Yeah.
oh my god, we finally did it.
Okay, so I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to grab some ball bearings and throw them in the water.
Where?
That's how do I do like? Okay, right in here.
Okay. Okie dokie. You make this guy really mad. And he unleashes a furious growl. He should be in the water, but he unleashes a furious growl at being disturbed.
No.
Was throwing the ball bearings an action, or would that be considered a bonus action?
I would say since you have to take them out and then like throw them, I would probably say that was your action.
Okay.
You didn't already have them in your hand.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Giant worm.
Oh.
Saw that things were being thrown and comes up here.
Oh, hello.
Hello. And attacks you with its tentacles. For a 19 to hit, 15 plus 4.
No.
Okay. Thorandis.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I first command sword to hover upwards, I suppose. Is there a thing I could do with it?
It is a floating spectral weapon.
You hold control and then drag.
I'm trying to do that, so it just... I'm trying to... Oh, does it shift to teleport it? There we go. I'm moving over there. And it is going to wickety whack, giving him smack.
Okay.
Plus Bardic. 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Sick. Twelve damage.
Okie dokie.
And then I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That one wasn't good. That's a 10.
It is now going to be attacked for 9 damage as I toll the dying on it, toll the dead on it, and attempt vigorously to end it,
Okay.
deworm it. That is all.
Okay. Okay. Puffin.
You think worms have worms?
So I'm going to feline agility and bonus action dash to go very fast.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Pew. Let's climb up. Whoa, what the heck? Yeah. Okay, so attack. The 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 24 force damage. And then I skedaddle. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Mirage.
Has anyone gotten hurt?
Oh,
No.
No. I wanted to do Aura Vitality one of these fights. I want y'all to just get absolutely mollywopped every turn. I want some of that.
So it's up and above, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it looks like, I mean, you could probably still hit it with something if it's ranged. It's a big worm.
I mean, the help action is what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
And that's within 5 feet, so.
then never mind.
I mean, I cast sleep on it. I reach in my pouch and throw some sand, and then it shimmers as it turns into a sleep. And I hope it works.
It turns
you
into a sleep.
I'm trying to sleep it.
What are you gonna do with the sleeping worm?
Eat it for dinner.
Phew.
Isn't sleep an AoE spell?
That's how you get worms.
I make it so it only hits the worm. So I throw it far. And if it has less than 21 or less health, then it falls asleep. If not, it stays awake, and then I end my turn.
Okay. As you throw your shimmering dust, it rains around the worm, almost seeming to get caught in the mist, and the worm does fall over and start worm snoring.
Oh, wow. Holy fuck. I did it! Our hands go in the air triumphantly.
And I'll go ahead and kill these other ones so we know that one's the one that's asleep. So this guy up here is sleeping.
My turn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Move here. Lightning launcher it.
Careful,
21
you
to
might wake
hit.
it up. Make sure you kill it.
Yeah. It's 21 to hit.
You have disadvantage because it's prone because it fell asleep.
It has 1 hit point left. Just say how you want to kill it.
I just zap it with lightning. I'm assuming it's wet, so it just shocks the whole thing to death.
All right. And now it too is dead.
Yeah.
And I'll take some more steps down.
Okie dokie.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. It is also past 9 if we just want to stop right here.
Was that would that be the end of it anyway, or the combat?
It's the end of that worm.
Hell yeah, brother.
More worms. Let's kill the worms.
You
That's
don't know
true. I
that.
am.
Alright, let's kill them all.
Hey Mirage, you should yell to get the attention of all the worms.
I do have a big voice, and she starts going.
Yeah. A powerful, almighty yop.
It doesn't seem like anything's responding to you.
Here, I'm gonna pass out some ball bearings to everyone. Everybody gets 10 ball bearings.
I'm hiding from Saphir.
These
I don't want
sound
Saphir's ball.
powerful if dropped from a great height.
Not a
Why-
fan of
wait,
Spear's balls.
Okay,
I still have 9 of them,
You know-
and I don't want them. Not that I don't want them. I just
you gladly took them earlier.
And then he learned his lesson.
and I am repenting. I am.
Why?
My daily
They're-
penance.
Okay, Mirage, here's some ball bearings. I give you 10.
What am
I'm
I
gonna-
supposed to do with these?
You throw them.
Oh, I love throwing things. That's
Yeah,
pretty much all I do.
I know. So they make a really cool sound when you
Ever.
drop them in the water. You should go drop some in the water.
But you just gave me these. They're special to me now.
If,
I
if we,
have 900 more.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
go
I'm
toss
having
it
my.
in the water and see what happens.
I'm having the ghosty sword kind of float around
Okay.
slowly, and kind of just kind of splashing
up-
in water.
I
Okay.
walk up to the water and toss in some ball bearings.
Okay. You toss them in and the water ripples. You wait for a few moments, but it doesn't appear that anything is gonna pop out at you.
I'm gonna throw some ball
Okay.
bearings in this pool over here.
Okay.
From where I'm standing, I'm gonna throw them in.
Okay.
There are about 10 of them in there.
Okay. So you toss in the ball bearings, it's the same thing. The water ripples, but nothing immediately pops out of the water at you.
What about the pool right next to me? Right here.
Did you drop ball bearings in there too?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay. Same thing.
This area seems to be clear.
This sword is over here, just kind of splashing around in this water.
Splish splash. Taking a bath.
It's very excited.
Okay. Yeah. Sword is finding the same thing. It doesn't appear that anything is popping out of the water at the moment. But again, y'all don't know how deep these pools are. So.
I can find out how deep they are if I just jump in one, and then I'll go to the bottom.
You'll sink and never come back up.
But I'll tie a rope to me, and then you guys pull me back up.
Verandis, do you think you're strong enough?
I'm not doing that. By the way.
Can you?
It
can
was a
you-
joke. It was a joke. We're not doing that.
Are you able to remove your head from your helm from your body and see, or what happens? if you
No,
do
no.
that?
My body is like attached to the, like, I guess I can say like the chest piece of the armor, basically. Like if I remove my helmet, I'm still seeing out of like the main suit of armor, not the helmet.
Yeah, it's like your spirit is imbued into the armor. It's not that you're like necessarily. I don't know.
Arm to arm, head to head, like the leg.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying
yeah.
his eyes are in his breastplates.
No.
It's
No.
not
What am I wrong?
what we're saying at all.
I don't know. Let him cook.
We're not. No. No
I'm gonna
cooking.
keep following my my gut instinct, which is telling me to go kind of in this direction. And Sword is with me until Sword decides that it's no longer with me.
Which direction did you say? I was looking at Discord.
I am going in this ish. I cannot. Why? Sometimes I can't click on the map with the line. I don't.
Oh, weird. So
That's
as you
very
get more
strange.
toward the back of the cavern, you are starting to get kind of pulled more this direction.
Oh yes. That direction.
But now there are a lot of lights, and you can't
There's a
tell
lot
which
of
one
lights.
is me.
I cannot tell which one was Catherine Ann. Would
This
you
is
like
me
to try
right
again?
here. You are being pulled in this direction.
Oh, sick. Can go this direction a little bit. Take a minute. Oh, there it goes. He's scooting. I see him.
Excellent. So you are able to make it successfully over there to find that there is in fact like another kind of hallway leading out of here.
Okay.
Good job not dying.
We did it.
Wow.
You didn't take any damage.
And I even rolled pretty well. Like that wasn't because I rolled 2s the entire night.
You rolled a 20 at some point.
My
For
very
something.
first roll was a nat 20, yeah.
I have dice. I don't. I like Discord rolling because it's like it's a log, right? But I have all
Yeah.
these dice that I want to roll, but we're not. I can't.
I mean, I'm rolling
Hey,
my dice.
You do what you want.
I don't know. I just
I just. Oh.
I feel like I get really good like spread of rolls when we let the dice bot do it. Like I get fucked as much as I get like get to have fun.
I find it's very consistent with like giving me good rolls for certain things or terrible for certain things.
Yeah, like Ben, you had 2 ones today.
Gotta get all the bad rolls out of it first.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of like history checks on the walls, like oh,
It's a wall.
this architecture,
Not
18th
funny.
century.
The
Oh,
bot does not like me at all. I do not like rolling for that.
But you rolled a 30.
Yeah, well, that was one time. Okay.
I just got a 3, so
Beautiful.
I mean, maybe those dice aren't working for you. So I don't need to see it. Stop.
I'm trying to like make it like. Doesn't,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Doesn't focus.
Sorry, I thought you were harassing me.
Yeah, of course I am. It's Sean after all.
Well, okay.
Wow.
You can't spell Sean without Juan. Without Juan.
Fair.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
It's true.
There you go.
What is it? What is that?
Did you not see it? It's my dice.
But like, what was the symbol?
Amogus.
Yeah. It's like, is it like a little? Is it a bird? What is it? little
Really,
Mogus
is it
guy?
not? Does it not focus in?
Not really.
Not really.
Damn.
No. Yeah. Sorry. Can't.
Well, that's too bad. I'm not gonna tell you now.
What music is this? This is familiar music.
Oh, I was like,
This is super familiar. Oh my god, yeah. It becomes this. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So are we? It's 9. Or were we gonna? We finitoing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We done for the night. We pick up here next time.
Gee.
That's
Sorry
fine.
about the beginning. I apologize. I walked over there
It's
to
alright.
get tea, and then I was harassed by my boss because I don't talk to her, and she's like my bestie. And she forced me to catch up on all the happenings at work. So,
Mm.
and that's just she needed to fix for me. So we were there just talking about it forever.
It's all good. Nobody died in your absence.
Oh,
Oh, I'll pass back that ring to Thorandis because I don't want to take. I don't want
Okay.
to have to track that.
no responsibility. No, that's fair.
Okay. Sick. Well, good job.
Cool. Thanks, Kat. That was fun.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah.
got us where you wanted us.
that is true.
These worms
We're worms.
were planned. Planned worms.
What?
We've been routed to worms successfully.
I plan things.
Painting. By the way, I see you're painting in the back of Ben's camera thingy.
Oh. I
I like
actually
that one. That was
painted a new
cool.
one yesterday. It's wet, but it's on the kitchen table.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't painted in like a year and a half, so I'm trying to reteach myself.
Nice.
Then I
Shake off the post-COVID rust.
Yeah, and then I ran out of white paint, so I had to go buy some more today.
Titanium white.
That's literally what I had to go buy today was titanium white. I ran out. But I got like a really, really, really big tube for $20, which is excellent because it's normally 30 or more for a big tube.
Sick.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I solved a puzzle.
You did solve the puzzle.
That's the first time in a while.
I was really worried about
Solve
that one.
puzzles.
Kat was guiding us that whole time.
I was really
Whether
worried about
purposefully or
the
not.
My first thought was gonna be like, do I need to put like a coin over the O and like show me only or something? I don't know why. That was my thought.
Kat was like, do you put it on a specific part of it?
Yep. I was like, if they get stuck here, I'm gonna be really sad.
Another fingies incident. Ghost fingies.
Still don't know what was going on with that altar.
Hopefully we figured it
And
out.
you
I
never
mean, we just
will.
have to pray that it's all good now.
And you never will.
We never went back.
The post-mortem of the campaign.
Kitty cat.
Babies.
Nighty night
All right.
to Ben Hamid.
He's talking about the cats.
To whomst?
The cat's picture that I posted.
Sleep. Oh, so cute.
Just a pile of cats.
It's a stew of cats.
He is like completely just on top of her, sleeping.
You fits, you sits.
They barely fit in that together now, which is so funny.
Interesting. All right. Well, I gotta
Oh,
go.
I gotta tell you about my. Sorry.
take care of
Go
that.
ahead. Okay. I was gonna tell everyone about my dream I had last night.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
quite hilarious. Um. So I was in my dream I was driving around, and I got really ragey while I was driving, because from getting off on this exit, and I was super pissed. But there was like another exit, but it ended up being a dirt path. I took that, and I like spun the car. I was started drifting, and I just went off this edge, no problem. And it was like super high up. Like this freeway was like so high up in the sky. I don't know what the heck happened. And then I just decided like, oh, I'm fine. I can cast fly on myself. And I literally
You
like
drank the bottle.
I'm now in a convertible where I'm like I just like undid the seatbelt, just pushed myself out of the car, and I literally was like I cast fly, and then it wasn't working, and I was freaking out, and then I fell for so long, and I'm just that feeling of falling, and then I woke up right before I hit the ground. It was the worst thing ever.
Should have cast Featherfall.
I
Yep.
think I was thinking I'm like, oh, I have this potion. I was like in my bag, and I could not get to my bag. I was panicking about that so bad, and I just accepted like I can't get to my bag. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Okay, and then that was it.
What a dream.
Holy crap! I jolted awake too. Holy shit! It was something.
Yikes.
Sure sounds like something.
You made it.
But I liked the part where I was like, I cast
I cast
fly.
fly.
What?
You drink the potion.
I'm like, have I been playing
Potion
Baldur's Gate too much? Probably.
Nah.
But yeah. No? Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. But that was it.
Has anybody watched Saint Seiya? Which is what the music is right now, I think. This looks like that.
I don't think
No.
I'm in the music anymore.
Old anime. I've
I
heard
have
it a couple
not.
times. There's a very jarring, weird 3D remake. It's
Gotta love those.
yeah. The technology and general quality of those has improved. Still weird. Still kind of jarring. Waiting for the Berserk remake.
No.
Maybe they'll do it right this time.
Is there a remake?
Well, there's a remake of there's like a 3D
There's the
one. which
3D,
was
yeah, the crappy one.
Yeah. I mean, I want them to actually like what they did with like the studio that did the new what's the name of that thing that you guys all saw that I didn't? Trigun, the new Trigun.
Oh yeah.
If they did Berserk,
Oh,
that
is
would
that good?
probably be pretty good. I heard that
I
was really good.
I liked it.
Is it a remake of the old story, or is it like kind of a new story?
It might be some different things, but I don't remember the original. I
Yeah, I
just
kind of want
remember
to rewatch at this point.
I was rewatching it not too long ago, actually, the original. Never finished it.
I remember
I
the best
like
part about Trigun was the ending. Like I remember it just ended really well. I don't remember the middle at all.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Cowboy Bebop, just stuff happens. Vosh does cool shooty things. People are sad.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going to do?
It's fun, y'all.
Yep.
Go to bed.
Good night,
Bye.
all.
Bye.
Good night.
So, Sean, did you finish your character yet?
I think I'm done. I think.
Character for what?
Um.
You
My-
should send me
Are you guys playing together?
your
Baldur's Gate?
deets. No,
No.
for
Oh, okay.
Riley,
Riley's online thing.
it was a
Mm.
busy week for me, so I didn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure I
Oh yeah,
finished
how's the work?
the sticker shop is fine.
Well, like, what about janitor's stuff?
That hasn't started.
Oh, it hasn't started. Oh, okay.
No, I've been like frantically trying to get this HR stuff done.
And you got it done, right? Because you had a deadline or something?
Yeah, I didn't hit the deadline, so now I won't start until October.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm not worried about that. But yesterday I went and got my live fingerprint scan. So
Okay. Cool.
I was gonna do it earlier, like I was gonna do it on Thursday, but I'm an idiot. So yes, I forgot to do something at work, and I had to drive back to work to do that.
Oof.
And it's like already like a tight time window for me to go do it because they close at 5, and I was like I got out at 3:30, but I didn't actually leave until 3:50, and I was like, oh shit. And then I drove 20 minutes away, and I remembered I was like, uh-oh, I didn't leave the UPS packages out. So I'm like, gotta go back.
Big oof.
That-
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I still have to do the TB test. So whatever.
Just by October.
Um, the next deadline would be like October 15th ish. As long as I do it probably a week before then, but still try to finish it as soon as possible because
Yeah.
I don't want to be stressing over it this whole time and then like procrastinate and be like, oh, it's the
Oops.
15th. Yeah. And that doesn't show like I'm like progressingly doing the stuff that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I could
Mm.
actually probably lose the job. Like that just shows that I'm not interested.
It's weird that they
Um,
make you jump through these kinds of hoops. It just doesn't make
it's
any
because
fucking sense to me.
it's a government job.
But I mean,
Oh.
like they're not doing it for you is the weird part. Like the fact that you have to go out of your way is
I
super
mean,
weird.
they paid for half of the fingerprint scan.
Hmm.
Um, and then they are. It's just I have to like go to the school and then like either have make an appointment or something, or there's a phone call thing to do the TB test. But there's like a certain times where I can't. Also, their HR sucks. I had called HR for 4 days straight, and they did not answer in the phones. They did not return my calls,
Oh
and
my
then just
goodness.
I'm like, because I'm trying to like have them answer some of these questions. Like, I'm like, okay, these forms aren't very like specific on what I need. Um, and so I just had questions, and it took me 4 days to get a hold of HR.